And Club Mona in Miami Beach, your days are numbered. I hope you get closed down. I hope you close down because what you did to that girl is wrong. What you did was...
Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us. You guys are the real MVPs. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You and I thought to share where Asian Americans are all out for their own. And also given the reasons why they are all quiet. Drama For You, and I thought to share where internet is reacting to the fact that some, black ladies actually went to Club Mona and they were asked to go out because they do not fit the kind of people that goes to such club. They even go as far as to body shame them and tell them that, oh my god, you are so dark to be in here, or you are so fat to be in here. Like, this actually caused a lot of people reacting, and I was able to put up the stitches. I'm just going to roll this and let's dive into it.
Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to figure out why I'm in the middle of Miami. Literally at what time?
It's 12:44.
At 12:44, we go to a club called Mona. Do you know this club told me I'm too dark and too thick? Didn't let her in because she's too thick. Dark?
Bitches have audacity.
What's really going on, Miami? All too dark to get in the club? Yeah, no. Somebody need to let me know what's going on in Miami. Seriously.
Stop going to Miami thinking you getting in them clubs, because you not. And the girls that warned y'all, I don't know how many times, how colorist and fat phobic they are in Miami. How many times do the girls got to tell y'all? I mean, y'all really don't listen, especially when it comes to your weight. A lot of y'all, you may be able to get in them hood clubs in your city. You know, they call anything thick in the black community, right? Long as that butt big and wide, they'll call you thick, even if you got a stomach and big arms and everything else to match it. I mean, don't shoot the messenger. I'm telling you the truth. I done been overweight, and I done had people refer to me as thick, and I'm like, no, I'm bigger than thick. All right, y'all just call anything thick. All right, anytime the butt there, it don't matter if it's big and wide and misshaped, y'all would still call it thick. All right, that's a topic for a whole nother video. But anyways, y'all be going down to Miami and trying to play the same games that you play in your home city, and it ain't the same game. It's not the same game in New York. It's not the same game in LA, and it's not the same game in Miami. When you go to places like this, there's a lot of money generating from these men. And guess what? They want to keep the men happy. So what do? They bring in the women that the men want to see. And the men don't want to see women that they deem overweight. I'm just telling you what it is, all right? These men who generate all this money have a specific type of woman that they want to see in the club. And if they're going to be spending all that money at the club, they want to see women that they're attracted to. Therefore, they stand at them doors of them clubs and they filter through the women in the line to cater to the men with the money. They gonna keep them men happy because those men are what's generating all the money in the club, right? They don't care about your little $30, $40 that you was gonna pay for admission to get in. Those men in there spending real money. So whatever those men want to see, those are the type of women that they gonna be picking out in that line to bring in there, because they want to entice those men to want to stay in that club and spend money at that club. So even if it hurt your feelings, they don't care. They don't care. Is it right? No. Y'all always worried about stuff not being right. Sometimes it just is what it is. I always knew what it was in Miami, right? And even when I was bigger, I never tried it. You weren't gonna hurt my feelings because the girls had already warned you about how Miami is. Either you try to get into looking like they want you to look to get in them clubs, or go somewhere else. Y'all act like y'all can't just go somewhere else. I don't know why you want to give money to somebody who don't want you in their establishment anyway. There's so much other fun stuff to do in Miami. I don't even know why y'all be so pressed to get in their clubs. But the fact of the matter is, they're going to cater to the men with the money and what the men with the money want to see. And unfortunately, they don't want to see bigger women.
And Club Mona in Miami Beach, your days are numbered. I hope you get closed down. I hope you close down because what you did to that girl is wrong. What you did was beyond wrong. Did y'all see the video of the girl who says she went to this club in Miami Beach called Club Mona and she got denied entrance at the door by the bouncer because she is dark skinned and she's a big girl? And the girl, by the way, is a 10. Gorgeous girl, like beautiful girl. I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. There is more to Miami than South Beach. There is so many other things to do in Miami than South Beach. South Beach is not like what it used to be in the early 2000s. And also, too, that would never happen in Fort Lauderdale. Go to Fort Lauderdale. If you go to Miami, hop in a car, get a rental, and go to Fort Lauderdale. The clubs in Fort Lauderdale, that would never happen. And I bet you that the owner of the club is Cuban. I vote for Donald Trump Cuban. I vote for Donald Trump Cuban. I guarantee you. And tonight, I hope all the big girls, all the beautiful, big, dark-skinned girls, or just girls, go to Club Mona and shake your ass in front of the club. Don't go and just shake your ass in front of the club. Because Club Mona, you were wrong for that. And I hope you close down, bitch.
Mona, I'm going to say this disrespectfully. I hope y'all get fucking shut the fuck down, because what y'all did to those 3 girls is fucking ridiculous. Now here's the story. There's 3 girls, you know, they went out to the club, you know, just to have a good night, whatever, enjoy their time in Miami. So they got there, the club, I guess they said that, oh, they're too dark and they're too thick. The fuck does that mean? Too dark and too thick? Man, get the fuck out of here, man. I hope y'all face bankruptcy. I hope y'all shut down. I hope everything bad happened to y'all disrespecting those women like that. Those beautiful women like that. Beautiful melanin women like that. Fucking crazy.
Please stop going to fucking South Beach. That's not the part of Miami we talking about. That's the part on the TV they show. But we partying in the real Miami. You could have went to the office, baby. Club 24, baby. Studio 183, baby. Crew Lounge, Miami. Hell, everybody know in Miami we party in Broward. You got Escape, Ghost Bar, Club 4 a.m. Baby girl, plenty of clubs y'all could have went to. I'm sorry that had to happen to you, but we do not fuck with South Beach. That's not the part of Miami we fuck with.
See what happened? See what happened? Y'all made South Beach bigger than the program. Y'all made it the end-all be-all for a while until y'all started discovering islands. And now, you can't even go down there and go to a club. You can't even go down there and go to a club now. But every chance you got, 8-9 years ago, girls trip to Miami. Girls trip to Miami. Girl, let's go down to Miami on South Beach. Listen, dog. Y'all gotta stop taking the power and putting it out. Even though that's America, y'all gotta stop taking the power and putting it out. This is a prime example. Y'all biggest go-to trip now, they don't even want you there. It's y'all fault.
Wait a minute, Queen, you said what? We gotta talk about this. Okay, let's address this. So Miami was known to be a sundown town. Who would have known? Let's talk about what a sundown town is. So basically, a sundown town is a place that black people do not want to get caught in once that sun start going down. Okay? This is crazy, but it all makes sense. I never would have thought about that about Miami all on my own. My God, today you learn something new every single day.
Hold up now. So you're new here. We don't do no snitching. You gotta remember, I'm from the streets. I represent the hood. I don't live there now, but I represent the hood very well. We don't do no snitching. But I just want to bring some awareness to that club that we know what you did.
I'm going to try to make this part 2 real simple and fast by traveling to Miami for your birthday or on vacation. Now, depends on where you from. You may be a 10. And I'm talking about a man or a woman. You could be a 10 and get to Miami and you don't even hit the radar. Like, no one would even look at you, especially if your wardrobe ain't right. Please remember, most people just to go to the grocery store in Miami is dressing up. They're not walking out the house looking any kind of way. Okay, Sheen outfit is for the house. It's not for the club. It's not for certain restaurant. They're not doing it. So when you go to places like Miami Beach and South Beach, and I'm going to say it again, you do not have to book your hotel on Miami Beach and South Beach to go down there and enjoy the beach. Go across the bridge. Go to Biscayne. Go to Wynwood. Except the airport. Airport has nothing. But go somewhere else and then go to Miami Beach, because you could be on Miami Beach all you want to. If you don't have that look like you got money, they will treat you as such. They will treat you and let you know that we know you don't belong here. They will say stuff like they don't understand what you're saying. Period. Now, when I say you got to get your wardrobe up, you cannot show up to a club and your outfit look like, well, I know I keep saying Shein, but your outfit look like it costs $5.99 off of Shein. You cannot. I'm sorry. You can, but you may not get in. Your makeup need to be done. Your nails need to be done. And you got to match. Lord have mercy, you got to match. So I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to be rude, but I see a lot of people going to Miami and then they culture shock. They're not understanding where there's no one that they could speak to. Take the time to find the club in the city. Now, you know, you might want to be careful about what part you're going to, but look for the clubs in the city that looks like something you can enjoy. Look for the soul food restaurants. They have them. If you don't do your research, you're going to end up in areas where no one could speak to you. You're not going to be welcome if you don't have that money look. That's why I'm saying you're outside of Paris. I know it's outside of Paris, but that's Miami. If you don't look like you have it, you're going to be treated as such. So all I'm going to say is, I don't care how you attend where you from. You could go to Miami and you're a straight zero, period. Yes, Miami could be a beautiful, fun place to be on vacation. But the problem is some of y'all look at Love and Hip Hop, y'all look at South Beach pictures, and y'all think that's just it. And that's let me explain. Let me try to make this real fast and simple. Let's say I go to Atlanta, right? And I don't like the fact that they charge for parking. I don't like the food. I don't like whatever I don't like. It's not based off of this. They just have bad customer service. But when you get to Miami, the moment you get to Dade County, right? Even if you need an Uber driver, guess what? You can't ask them nothing because they're going to pretend they don't understand you. And trust me, they do. They're going to pretend they don't understand you. Then they get you to your hotel. Same thing. The person behind the counter, 99% chance they're not going to look like you. They're not going to hardly speak to you. They're going to book you in and give you your room number. Then you didn't want to go to Burger King. You're on vacation. So you want to pick one of the nice tradition Miami type restaurants. They may ask you to keep your ID and your credit card because it's the policy. No, it's not. They're not asking everyone to keep their ID and their credit card. They want yours because they think you're going to eat and dash because, number one, they're trying to figure out why you in this restaurant. That's why. Now, of course, I'm speaking based off the Mona Club situation. Clubs like that, you're not supposed, according to them, they're not going to tell you, but unless you look like money, you don't belong there. And so when you get there, you're going to be treated that way. I keep telling y'all, there's Google black restaurants. I don't know if you could do that in Miami. Y'all might not like Trick Daddy, but Sundays, I like Sunday food. Now, they be crowded. There's a restaurant on 62nd. Theo's restaurant. Now, you may call it the hood, but trust me, they're not going to bother you. Go to Theo's. Go to Theo's in Miami. Find out the black restaurants in Miami, the black clubs, the black friendly clubs. And guess what? You got Broward. Broward is down the street, Fort Lauderdale, okay? It's down the street from Dade County. There are places that you could go to that you may... Now, listen, first of all, to anybody from Miami, y'all can put the club names and the restaurant names down because I ain't going to no clubs no time soon. But there's a club called 24, right? It's a 24 Carat Club 183rd. Places like that. It's for us. Y'all is going to Miami and thinking about Miami Beach and South Beach, and there's a great chance they're going to remind you who you are. They're not friendly to us. So that is why you go and you have fun. But before you leave, you're going to feel the racial tension. And so that's what I'm saying. In Miami, if you don't look like money. Now, if you look like money, you'll be all right. But if you don't look like money, trust me, Miami money, that's a whole different ball game. You'll know what I'm talking about when you get there if you plan on going to Miami. When I say look like money, I mean look like money. If you just average in their eyes, they're going to treat you accordingly. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Be prepared.
I've been telling y'all for 32 years that Miami is racist. And Unawa, listen to me, okay? So apparently a woman went to Mona and was denied alongside her friends for being too dark and being too thick, etc. The thing about Miami is that the entire city isn't racist, but there are several people in Miami that have establishments, have businesses, have power, and are racist. So most black people end up going to black-owned establishments because they don't want to deal with the BS. If you're venturing into spaces that are owned by people that are not black, if you catch my drift, you run the high probability of dealing with some BS. It may not be as blatant as being turned away at the door, but it could be anything else. The way you're treated, the way the people look at you, the way they are with your bill, where they see you in the restaurant, how they ignore you. Like, it could be anything. I will say this until my last breath. Miami is not a melting pot. Yes, there are people from all over the world and they blend and they come here, but they don't mix in like a soup. They're a tossed salad. They all are segregated and are in their own little pockets, okay? Miami's not a city that makes you feel welcome. It's not, especially if you're black. You know, I go to the gym every day and I'm around Hispanic people. They don't bat an eye at me. They don't look at me. They're not overtly friendly. People here, unfortunately, just stick to their own and feel comfortable being around people that look like them. So if you are coming to Miami and you are a black person, look up black-owned establishments in Miami, black activities. Where do the black people go? Or you could just take your ass to Jamaica, which is what I do. Because Jamaica, you feel welcome, you feel loved. It's only an hour and a half from Miami. You're going to get great treatment. The food is going to be bussin'. You have waterfalls, hills, a whole bunch of nature, and a lot of black people. Okay, but do you.
Now, I just posted not too long ago about this nightclub in Miami, the Monet nightclub. These girlfriends go to Miami for the weekend. This is all I have, and they keep asking me what I have no idea. Y'all go pull up the Monet Club in Miami. Now, there's a lot of us down there. Y'all need to come on and let's get this thing started. The girls couldn't get in because they said one of them was too dark and too big, and the other one was just too big and she could not get in. What? Have y'all ever heard that? Child, please go and pull up. Somebody do the research for me. I hope the creator created this, the content creator that put this out about Miami, about Monet Club. I never heard, baby, they back in the darn, I was going to say 60s, so they know they must be back in the 40s. Because now they going on your complexion, they going on how much you weigh. Now, all them girls I know with them BBLs, they pretty big, they pretty thick. So I'm like, who owns that club? Who owns that club? Who will let someone do that? We're in 2025. You telling me my complexion and my size matters? What do you guys think?
Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Miami is not for us, okay? Perfect example, this Friday, there were 3 ladies that wanted to go into this nightclub called Club Mona. And basically, they pulled out their ID, and I guess the bouncer stopped them right then and there and was like, oh, I'm sorry, you're too dark to get in the club. Looked at the other one and said, oh, you're a little bit too thick. And then the third one was, ooh, you're a little bit too dark and thick, okay? So not only are you fat shaming people, but it is a whole colorism thing that goes on in Miami. Now, yes, I am calling out this particular club, but I've been to Miami before and they have done this before. And I'm just like, do you guys have the right to do this as club owners? Like, can you literally tell someone they cannot come in the club because they're too dark? And the way that they look, like, money is money. Like, I've traveled to Thailand. We went in the clubs. We went everywhere. They welcomed us because we had that, USD, and we had that bot. They didn't care about how we looked. So I'm asking you guys, do you feel like this is right? Like, put it in the comments. Like, if Miami doesn't want us there, there's so many other places, you guys, that we can go to. And I'm here for it. So, yeah, I won't be going to Miami anytime soon.
Like, seriously, lovely, it's actually a whole lot being a black woman or being a black man, or even being a black person entirely. It's a hard work. You are going to be discriminated. You don't even know why you are being discriminated. It's either you're being discriminated because of the color of your skin, or because of classism, or because maybe of the way you are being dressed, or like there are so many reasons, or 1,001 reasons to be given, you know, for you to be discriminated. So this, sisters decided to go while away time in Miami Club Mona. And on reaching there, not only were they even told that their body size does not fit the, the description of the kind of people that they wanted the said club. Not only that, they also got as far as to tell them how dark that they look. Like, oh my goodness. Like, oh my goodness. What is it with a day without melanin? Like, what is it that our melanin have done to these people? You know, these guys always looking for a way to get people that looks like me all pissed and maybe question God on why they've been created the way they've been created. Like, without even realizing that melanin is the chief, the mother. The mother's like melanin with, like, every other race actually come from melanin, They are the first people who ever existed in the planet Earth. They are the god. Like, I don't understand how you can be so discriminatory because of someone's skin color. Like, and not only that, it has been said that Miami is a sundown town. Like it used to be, or maybe it's even still a sundown town, and there's a lot going on both with classism and like you need to look some type of way. Like, can we just all normalize not trying to get to places welcomed? Like, this is why there is actually a need to, build black businesses, focus on black dollar, like support your own community. Like, I don't even know who owns the club. Some people say that it's owned by some is it Latino people? I don't know. And so we're like, okay, stand eyes to that place. You wouldn't blame if someone should even say something like that. Because for them to discriminate against a dark lady because of maybe colorism or classism or even racism, like anything can be sent there. Like they actually got what they want. I think this is the next people to be on the list of the F around and find out era. Just like this other company that disrespected a black woman during Juneteenth. This auto, I think I've forgotten the name, you know, that disrespected a black, they knew that a black woman was there in their midst. And they decided to start talking about Juneteenth and what is the holiday all about? Why are the banks closed? Oh my God, what are they even celebrating? Knowing fully well that a black woman is there. And this woman, the way I told this woman, demure, like the way she left was so demure. The demure was was so classy. She never gave them the impression to to their narrative of angry black women to start maybe exchanging words with them, like, oh my God, how dare you say that, oh my God. She just demurely left that premises and told them that this is going to be the last time you're going to smell my black dollar. Like, it's high time everything black dollar. It's about black business, black owned clubs. Like, because these guys, it is only the monetary thing. Like, I used to, there's this um brother I used to follow on TikTok. You know, he says that black people are so prosperous that they contribute almost 60% to the economy. And when they decide to pull out their black dollar, just watch the economy drop. He even goes as far as to encourage black supporting black businesses, black owned thing, black owned that, And I was like, yeah, he's hitting it. One of my favorite tickets, Uncle Thomas, Thomas Development. I support Stitch's videos here. How can they just be so disrespectful? Because it's not like they just look for ways. They body shame them. They still talked about their skin. Or am I even going to talk about his classism? Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So lovelies, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, and I will see you lovelies when I upload. Your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So lovelies, if you've not subscribed, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.